My dear listener, let me speak to you in a gentle way, as though we are sitting together in a quiet room, perhaps with a warm cup of tea resting between our hands. The world around us hushed and still, and only the soft ticking of a clock reminding us of time. Have you ever noticed how often you find yourself awake in those quiet early morning hours, between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock, when the night is deep but the first hints of dawn are just preparing to stretch, their fingers across the horizon? It can feel unsettling, almost as though your body betrays you, pulling you out of sleep and leaving you staring at the ceiling in darkness, your mind beginning to wander, your thoughts racing, and the precious rest you long for slipping farther and farther away. But what if I told you that waking during these hours is not always a curse, not simply a sign of broken rest, but rather a quiet message from your body, a gentle signal asking you to pay attention, to pause and to respond with kindness? Many older women experience this same rhythm, waking up just as the world outside is wrapped in silence. And though at first it feels like a thief of sleep, it can become a sacred space of healing if you know how to approach it. Instead of fighting against those hours, instead of turning restlessness into frustration, you can use them as an invitation to nurture your body, your mind, and even your spirit. And so today, I want to share with you 5 powerful but simple things you can do the moment you wake between 3 and 5 in the morning, practices that calm your nerves, refresh your body, and help you gently return to sleep or begin your day with peace. These are not complicated rituals or medical prescriptions, but rather timeless habits rooted in understanding your body, your breath, your thoughts, and your inner calm. Imagine for a moment that you wake again tonight at 3:30 in the morning. The house is silent, the world is dark, and there you are, eyes wide open. Instead of tossing and turning, the first thing I want you to do is breathe. Not shallow breaths that keep you tense, but deep, slow breaths that remind your body of safety. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly, and inhale slowly, letting your stomach rise gently beneath your hand. Hold for a brief moment, then exhale fully, letting all the air leave your lungs in a soft sigh. Repeat this gentle rhythm several times, because with each slow breath you are telling your body that it does not need to stay alert, that it is safe to relax, that your heart can slow down, and your mind can soften. This simple act of breathing reconnects you with calm, and very often it is enough to guide you back toward sleep. But if you still feel awake, don't be discouraged, because the next thing you can do is give your body the comfort of hydration. During sleep, your body loses fluids through breathing and natural processes, and sometimes the very reason you wake in the early hours is because your body is thirsty, gently nudging you to care for it. Keep a glass of warm water by your bedside, or even better, a cup of calming herbal tea like chamomile, lavender, or lemon balm. The warmth soothes your throat, relaxes your muscles, and sends a message to your nervous system that all is well. Sip slowly, savoring each drop, and let the warmth move through you like a soft blanket, wrapping around your body from the inside. Now, as the clock still rests between those mysterious hours, you might notice that your thoughts begin to stir. Worries about yesterday or concerns for tomorrow might press against your mind, refusing to let go. Instead of fighting those thoughts, I invite you to release them through gentle movement or still prayer. These hours, between 3 and 5, are often called a sacred window in many cultures, a time when the mind is quiet and the spirit is open. You don't need to do anything dramatic, but try a soft stretch, reaching your arms above your head, rolling your shoulders, or gently bending your body to ease any stiffness that built while you slept. If stretching doesn't call to you, then fold your hands in prayer or sit quietly in meditation, letting gratitude flow through you like a river. These small actions remind you that the night is not your enemy but your ally, and that peace can be found even in the middle of interrupted sleep. Yet sometimes the mind refuses to quiet, and thoughts continue to circle like restless birds. This is when the power of writing becomes your ally. Keep a simple notebook and pen by your bedside. And if you wake at 3 a.m. with a mind full of clutter, write down whatever is stirring within you. It might be worries, ideas, memories, or even a to-do list for tomorrow. Once you write them on paper, you free your brain from carrying them, as though you have placed those heavy bags down and given yourself permission to rest. Many women find that the simple act of journaling for just a few minutes is enough to empty the mind and allow the body to soften back into sleep. And if after breathing, sipping, stretching, praying, or writing, you still feel awake, don't despair. Instead, let sound cradle you back into comfort. Play soft, calming sounds, maybe gentle rain, ocean waves, or quiet instrumental music, something that soothes rather than stimulates. Sound has a way of guiding the mind, pulling it away from restless thoughts and back into rhythm with nature's calm. Imagine lying in bed, eyes closed, as the sound of rain falls softly, or waves lap against a distant shore, and slowly your breathing matches the music, your heart steadies, and sleep wraps you once again in its gentle embrace. And even if you do not fall back asleep, you will at least remain calm, relaxed, and ready to greet the dawn with peace instead of frustration. My dear friend, the truth is that waking between 3 and 5 is not always a sign of something wrong, but often simply a natural rhythm of aging, a shift in hormones, or a reflection of life's stresses. Yet when approached with patience, these hours can be transformed into a gift. Instead of fighting against them, you can turn them into moments of self-care, moments where you breathe deeply, sip gently, stretch softly, write freely, and listen peacefully. Each of these practices not only helps you return to rest, but also nourishes your health, strengthens your spirit, and calms your mind. So tonight, when the clock strikes 3 and you find yourself awake, remember these gentle steps. Do not let frustration steal your peace, but rather see it as an opportunity to connect with yourself in a deeper, kinder way. For you deserve rest, you deserve calm, and you deserve to greet each new day not with weariness, but with quiet strength and renewed energy. And if you carry these habits with you, if you honor your body and treat those early hours as an invitation, rather than a curse, you will find that what once felt like a restless interruption becomes instead a sacred rhythm, a gentle whisper of your body guiding you back to balance. And so, I leave you with this thought. When you wake between 3 and 5, breathe, sip, stretch, write, and listen. In doing so, you turn darkness into light, restlessness into peace, and those fragile hours into treasures of healing. May your nights be calm, may your mornings be bright, and may your spirit always find the gentle rest it seeks.